How's it going, everyone? Liam Catterson here as we are reacting to Attack on Titan. This is episode number 19, as I'm really excited to see how things go down, because this could be a very, very juicy episode in terms of questions and all that jazz, because the female Titan, hot on the heels of the Center Squad, because they were the only ones allowed into the forest, with the rest circling the outside. People like Armin and Jean basically being carrots on the stick for the rest of the Titans. It makes things a little less hectic for the Center Squad, but not entirely, because as we saw with the last episode, I mean, episode 17 gave a good demonstration about how brutal this female Titan is anyways, but I just can't get that image out of my head with the female Titan twirling one of the guys. Like, it's one of the most, I don't know, brutal ways to go out, because, like, yeah, it's just really, really intense, like, for the body, and, brutal. But yeah, like I said, there needs to be something done with the female Titan, because she's already causing a bit of devastation for the Center Squad anyways. And there needs to be questions need to be addressed, especially for Armin's sake, because he's been having his own thoughts about the existence of the female Titan and how it bears similarities to the Colossus armored Titan and Eren, of course. So with this Titan being super, super unique, and being very, very intelligent as well at the same time, there needs to be some kind of interrogation taking place to this Titan, and of course why it wants Eren, why it's so fascinated with Eren, because it could be more than just the fact that Eren is also a Titan as well. So yeah, but we'll just have to wait and see what does happen. It should be very, very interesting, especially with what Levi has got cooked up his sleeve, because it's going to be something that I assume is going to disorientate the Titan. Maybe like a stun grenade, but I'm not so sure, because the female Titan isn't that far behind from the rest of Levi's peeps, and that would surely impair them just slightly compared to the female Titan. But I still expect some kind of disorientation flare, especially with his warning to cover your ears. So we'll just have to wait and see what does happen. With that said, let's get into Attack on Titan, with this being episode 19. Let's go. Like, her fixation about Eren is like me on Christmas Day of the Christmas meal. Nice. Did that guy just not cover his ears? Oh, he did cover his ears. A noise grenade.
そうじゃなかったはずだ。この班の使命はそこのクソガキに傷一つつけないよう尽くすことだ。最高速度を保て。エルドさん、なぜリヴァイ班がやらなくて誰があいつを止められるんですか。
Yeah, he's concerned. He wants. Oh my god! It's like swatting a fly on a wall.
一人でだって戦えるじゃないか。
Are you sure, buddy? Oh boy. Oh boy. Wow, Levi. Ooh.
とにかく巨人をぶっ殺したいです。
Yeah, which will you least regret? Which one is going to make you sleep more? Because you lose out either way. Don't freeze.
信じて。
要はうなじの肉ごとお前を切り取ってしまえばいい。その際、手足の先っちょを切り取ってしまうが、どうせまたトカゲみてえに生えてくんだろ。気持ち悪い。
They kind of be like Deadpool.
どうやったら生えてくるとかわからないんです。何か
私がやっていいよね。
Yes, just give her it.
わからないことがあったらわかればいい。自分らの命をかける価値は十分ある。
This is something that they never in their lives have anticipated, so...
一旦中止だ。
Maybe it was just a blip.
ハンジさん、巨人になれません。
Well, that's great, isn't it? That's great.
自分
Oh shit! Oh boy! Okay.
なんだ。何の爆発
So wait, the spoon triggered? Simmer down, people. Come on. I don't even think he's fully formed. Interesting. Interesting that the spoon somehow triggered it. Unless it was like a late reaction.
その腕をピクリとでも動かしてみろ。その瞬間てめえの首が飛ぶ。できるぜ俺は。本当に。
Dude, come on.
落ち着けと言っている。
Even Levi's saying, cool your shit.
いや、離れるべきはお前らの方だ。下がれ。俺の勘だ。こんなもん。
And it's not the smoothest of releases as we've seen before. Ow. Cool down, Haji. Got the spoon.
は迅速な行動と最悪を想定した非常な決断。
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Fear does become the forefront, but it's still very, very intimidating for Eren.
何も感じないってわけにはいかんだろう。
リヴァイ兵長。
It's just distressing.
ハンジ分隊長がお呼びです。
クソでも長引いたか。
そんなことないよ。改弁だった。巨人化できなかった理由はそこにあるのかも。巨人を殺す、砲弾を防ぐ、岩を持ち上げる。い
Wait,
ずれの状況も巨人化する前に明確
yeah,
な
okay, so you need to have an objective.
自傷行為だけ
You
が
can't
手
do
軽
it
になっ
at
てるわ
free
けでは
will.
なくて、何かしらの目的がないとダメなのかもね。
Hmm.
確かに今回の蹴ったわけではないんだな。はい。
It's like him biting into his finger was like pulling the trigger on the gun. And the firing was...
ちょっと何やってんですか。
They're gonna turn into tactics.
私たちを頼ってほしい。
That plays on heavy relevancy to what's going on right now.
だから私たちを信じて。
She's echoing those same words. Oh man, the bite mark's there permanently, isn't it?
ごめんなさい。
God. Look at her, she's running like the Flash now.
走れ。このまま逃げ切る。
Have faith. Have faith.
このまま背中を抜けて走った。
Oh, wait. Here we go. This is what they were doing, luring her. Oh, shh. Whoa! Holy dang!
まさかあ の巨人を生け捕りに
This is Levi. He's gonna.
どうだエレン見たかあの巨人を捕らえたんだぞ
Faith.
これが調査兵団の力だなめてんじゃねえ時間が稼げたあれがなければ不可能だった
そうか
そうだ彼
He's
らのおかげ
recognizing
で
their sacrifices.
こいつのうなじの中にいるやつと会える中で小便漏らしてねえといいんだが
Here we go. Reveal time. But we're gonna have to wait until next week. Oh man, that was pretty tense. I really enjoyed going into that because it was less focused. Well, it was less focused on the present day situation and more focused about Eren remembering to have faith in the Survey Corps. So yeah, like it was more to do about him remembering, like, you know, we get that you can turn into a Titan and you could try and easily de-escalate the situation, but yeah, you should really take faith in our plan. We've been instructed to keep going, keep our heads down, and just push on forward, and that's what we're doing. And Eren, like, you can't blame him because he's still new to this whole partnership with Levi and Co. Not just that though, but when you've got a heart of good going on and you're seeing people just being, like, well, I would say killed, but that's sugarcoating it when it comes to the female Titan, because it's like every finisher she pulls, it's just like something straight from Mortal Kombat. She has such flair with her executions, and it's just absolutely bonkers. But yeah, like Eren seeing people just die when he feels like he could turn the tide and whatnot. You can't blame him. But at the same time, you understand that they have a set goal. The Levi and Co. Like they have this idea. They've been instructed to keep pushing forward until the time is right. Until the next phase of this plan can spring into action, like it did. And so it's this. I really like it though, because trust is a very, very big element with them having to trust in Eren with him being a Titan, and Eren having to trust that they are doing the right thing rather than, you know, rather than following his own path because his humanity, his heart's screaming out. So yeah, I liked going into that, and we got some very, very, very juicy information regarding Eren and how he just doesn't free willingly turn into a Titan just by biting into his finger. He needs a set objective, so it's not like, okay, turn into a Titan. Okay, so there needs to be like a motive for the brain, rather than just do this because for the sake of brevity. Do this because, and what's interesting is, like, the bite is like the trigger on a gun, and once Eren's mind assimilates a objective, that's when the bullet fires. So I like how that mechanism works for Eren turning into a Titan. So I think that really, really does work well. So yes, that was great stuff. I will say, I was kind of hoping, like low-key hoping, that we'd see Titan Eren face off against the female Titan. But I think this episode did a very, very good job at strengthening the bond between the Survey Corps and Eren. So, because there was that contemplation, and he could have easily done so. Even Levi gave him the okay to do so, to do what he thinks is best. But after flashing back to the past and his training, he realized that if you're going to keep this connection between yourself and the Survey Corps, you gotta believe them as well. So. And believe what they are doing. Like they are not stupid. They are not like they have to be like I guess on point with their decisions, like they were when they threatened Eren when he turned into when he partially turned into a Titan. So they have to be on point with their decision in this hectic time, and it makes Eren recognize that this is not them acting rash or whatnot. Yes, lives are being taken and whatnot, but they are not acting rash whatsoever. So, yeah, I think this episode did a very, very good job at strengthening the bond between the Survey Corps and Eren. But yeah, it will be very, very juicy to find out who the female Titan is. I already stated about who could be the female Titan back in episode 17. So it will be very, very juicy to see if I'm right or if I'm wrong. As well as, well, like I said, I think the motivation for the female Titan chasing Eren down is because of the fact that he's also a human that can turn into a Titan as well. But there could be some more gender to that motivation. So, yeah, it will be very, very fascinating to see what does happen next time around. That is one thing for sure. And I'm curious if Erwin, should I say, not Eren, if he does have more of an idea regarding the status of the female Titan, because you saw Erwin and Levi gushing things over, and whereas you can take Armin's word into accountability, I'm wondering if Erwin knows more than just the idea that this could be a human controlling a Titan. So yeah, because he's playing chess here. Like he's playing, what's the term, 4D chess, and he has been ever since he was first introduced. He's a guy that's really on top of the game, so I wouldn't be surprised if he has an idea or something like that. But yeah, I really liked this episode because it really gave some brilliant exploration to Eren and his Titan abilities, that they can't just occur on a whim. That you need a clear motivation, even if it's something that is not of importance, I guess, as long as it's still a goal at the end of the day. You need that goal to become a Titan. So I really like that aspect, that proves that, okay, well, you can't just turn into a Titan just for show and tell. You need to be this Titan, like, you need to have a motivation to be this Titan. So what's driving you to requesting to utilize this power? So I really, really did like that. And I'm not gonna lie, I do like the analogy that biting the finger is like pulling the trigger, and the motivation is the bullet springing. So yeah, that is the analogy that I really, really do like, because that's how I see it. So yeah, but yeah, I really, really did like the fact that not just that was explained, but everyone apologized, I think, biting fingers of themselves as well. It's a bit of a stretch to say this, but it's like the foot in the mouth comment, because they got so jumpy and they realized that this was an accident, so they paid the price themselves with their own punishment. So yeah. But yeah, I do recognize the fact that that they couldn't be blamed whatsoever. But just at that moment, you just got a bit like irritated about the fact that they were just ready to get at Eren just for an accident that happened. But as Levi said, this is the thing that is on top of their minds. They need to be prepared for this. They have to be ready for anything. And this is still an early, that flashback, I mean, this situation with the female Titan as well is still early in the relationship with Eren and the Survey Corps, but going back to that flashback, it was pretty much still newborn, this relationship. So yeah, and they still had their doubts, which is why when Eren couldn't turn into a Titan at that time, everyone was so relieved, because they thought, okay, well, this has kind of lifted that weight off our shoulders. So, and they are worried that we're going to have a repeat of, I think it was episode 12 when he lashed out at Mikasa and co. Yeah, they are worried that scenario is going to happen to them once again. So, yeah, you can't really blame them in hindsight, but it was frustrating, especially for Eren, like, because this is the thing, it's not his Titan form, like, I guess in terms of, like, voice and mindset and all that jazz, that is absorbing this. This is Eren himself. Because we do recognize that Eren is more in a trance, like, and he voices out, like, what his, I guess, Titan form would say, like, when he is a Titan. As we found out, I think it was episode 10, yeah, like, when him, Armin and Mikasa were, like, threatened about to being shot because Mikasa and Armin were protecting them, but he does voice out that monstrous instinct, but this was Eren, like, this was 100% Eren there, and he's absorbing all of these, like, threats and all of that, and it's well, you saw how taxing on the mind it was, because he had that moment of anger because everyone was saying, "Oh, we'll kill you if you try anything. Don't think about trying anything. You think this is cool, like acting out of authority." So it was distressing for poor Eren, but like Levi said, you can't blame them for being prepared for anything. Like, that moment that happened, like, they had to be alert. So yeah. But yeah, it was a really, really good episode explaining about the fact that he can't just turn into a Titan on a whim. He can do, but he needs to have a clear motive. He needs to have a reasoning to turn into a Titan. So, yeah, and I like how Levi has also developed not just this idea on stopping Eren in his Titan form without killing him, but also how calm and collected he was when everyone was pointing swords at Eren when he did partially turn into a Titan. So, yeah, I really think that's cool. But also how he, I don't know, how he instructed Eren to, you can turn into a Titan if you want, but you need to decide what is the thing that will make you sleep comfortably. So I really love the exploration into Levi in this episode as well, because Levi is an absolutely amazing character, and I am growing to him more and more. So yeah, I really enjoyed that bit. But this was a very, very tasty episode. It's going to be a tasty episode next time around, unless something splits this episode and finding out about this female Titan and the motives and all that jazz. Yeah, so next episode should be very, very exciting stuff. But yes, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!